Also in Washington, CBS News political analyst John Dickerson. John, good morning to you. We're going to talk about the budget, but we do want to quickly touch on the fact that President Obama has now officially announced he's running again. Probably the worst kept secret in Washington, tweeting this morning that while he remains focused on the job, quote, the work of laying the foundation for our campaign must start today.
That's right. And the president put out a video and they sent out an email. This is the full digital push. And what's interesting about the video the president put out is he's barely in it. There are only images of him from before 2008. It's all about the movement, all about those people who gathered in 2008 and walked the precincts and signed up their friends. And that's what the campaign's trying to rekindle again, is that feeling of 2008. There are lots of echoes of that. And the idea is we need to keep carrying that movement forward. He bows to two realities. One, that he's now president and has disappointed some people. One of the people talking in this video says, I don't like everything about him, but I trust him. The other reality is he can't get out there and campaign like he did last time. And so another voice in the video says, you know, he can't get out here and energize us. It's up to us to energize ourselves. And that's the messages an incumbent has to send that a challenger can't.
And that's what we'll be seeing more of course, one of the major themes that we are going to continue to hear, not just right now, but throughout that campaign season, is about the budget, the deficit, money in general in Washington. As we just heard from Nancy, this really is looming large, the possibility of a government shutdown. Is there enough common ground to avoid that?
There is enough common ground. The question is there enough time? The government shuts down on Friday, but really negotiators have to come up with a deal by Wednesday in order to give everybody in Congress enough time to actually look at what this deal looks like. And as Nancy pointed out in her piece, there are lots and lots of little hurdles. Then the leaders have to take the bill, the negotiation, whatever is agreed to their caucus. The one thing that may allow an actual shutdown to be averted is the fact that both the president and Speaker John Boehner worry that a shutdown, even a relatively brief one, would send a bad message and would interrupt the economy, send a bad message to business. And with the recovery sort of beginning to pick up, neither party wants to get blamed for that.
No one wants to be responsible. Republicans are going to announce their 2012 budget plan on Tuesday. They're hoping to lead to $4 trillion in savings over 10 years. What exactly are they proposing in terms of cuts?
Well, they're proposing broad cuts. And, you know, we've been talking about how to fund government for the rest of this year. What's coming out on Tuesday is how to really organize priorities for the next 10 years. It's sort of the difference between talking about a leaky roof and talking about a whole house renovation. And this we'll be talking about cuts in everything from education to maybe even cuts in spending to those entitlements, Medicare, Medicaid, and Social Security. The Republican plan offers real restructuring for Medicare and Medicaid. And this will be a fundamental philosophical debate between the president, who believes, yes, we've got to cut, but we've also got to invest in energy and innovation and in education, and Republicans who say, no, cutting is the important thing to do. That will keep interest rates low, tell business that with those interest rates low, they can go ahead and hire people and invest, and that's all about trying to grow the economy.
All right, well, we will be watching it all with you, John Dickerson in Washington this morning. John, thanks.